was gonna take that video down. My wig was sliding. Oh, am I live? Let me see if I'm live. Yes, I am live. Okay, let me share this video. Because we got some things to get into, y'all. I was just talking about how, damn, my last video, my wig looked terrible. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just a real person. I can't help myself. But listen, we got some things to get into. Hey, Magnetic Allah. Yes, I'm live. I was sitting there talking to myself. Hey, Black Love. Hey, you got your wrench. That's what I'm talking about. I finally figured it out. So now I got some moderators. Now we need some people up in the chat, though. We need some people up in the chat. So we gonna give it some time before I jump into this topic. I said, rest in peace, King Face, because that's what's going viral right now. Now, for those of y'all who've been following me, y'all know I made a video about him. And if you don't remember, I'm going to refresh your memory. And I'm going to even do better than that. I'm going to let y'all hear the old King Face. First and foremost, if he is gone, I do want to say my condolences to his family. I definitely do. But something in my spirit ain't sitting right about this situation. Jonasia, thank you for tuning in. Magnetic Allah, again, peace. Thank you for tuning in. FBA Nigel, what up? Thank you for tuning in. Yes, you got your wrench. Yes, it's been said that he passed away. They basically took him off of life support. I was about to say pull the plug, child. Let me take a sip because I don't want to say the wrong thing. If this man is deceased, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because one thing I don't do is speak of the dead in an ill way. Because once somebody's gone, they gone. Okay, there's no coming back from that. But something in my spirit just don't feel right, and I want you guys to hear one of the old videos I found. He's one of the reasons why I even started doing videos, because his opinion was so strong that you gotta do more than just respond by typing. I'm more like, when I'm passionate about something, I'd rather speak about it because I can get my feelings out in a better way than I'm gonna be misspelling words. It's not gonna come out right. Yes, thank you. Listen to the good sis, Black Love 17. Hit the like button for those that's in the building. Yes, we got wrenches. Yes. Now we just need some more people. Now, back to what I was saying though. King Face was one of the inspirations I had for doing videos on Facebook before I even started my YouTube. I had YouTube, but I was just a subscriber. I'm saying before I said, let me put my content on YouTube, it started from arguing with this man. His opinion will get you upset. And I want y'all to listen to a little bit of it. I know that it might be a lot because people used to get upset listening to him. But this is why I think he got so much backlash, even with people knowing that he was sick. People still felt a way about him. This is one of the videos that I found. Alright. I'm gonna see how long I can hold this up for y'all.
Yo, so I just wanna know, like,
hey, Leonard Green.
So caught up with this whole cheating thing, man. I see a lot of females, man, I just noticed that's all y'all talk about. It's niggas cheating, like. That's why I had to put up that post earlier, and I seen I got a lot of shares for it. I got a whole lot of shares. I didn't even think. I thought I was gonna get a lot of backlash from it, but I didn't get no backlash. I got a lot of shares, so I guess y'all must agree. I said basically, cheating is just somebody getting happiness behind your back. And a lot of you bitches don't want to just let a nigga be happy out here, man. Let niggas be happy, man. Why you gotta let a nigga be happy behind your back? Let a nigga be happy in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I said I got a lot of backlash from that, man. I ain't get no backlash. I mean, that's what I thought. I thought a lot of females was gonna feel some type of way about that post, but I noticed that I didn't get a lot of people feeling some type of way. So I guess y'all must agree, some way, somehow. But seriously, like, why y'all so caught up with cheating? Like, what's up, Ashley, baby? Why y'all so caught up with cheating? Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all do know this is something that's never gonna stop. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's never gonna stop. Like,
he really gives. He was giving us hope.
It's never gonna stop, man.
With the MAGA hat.
Y'all be focused on the wrong things, man. Y'all really do. Y'all be focused on the wrong shit. And I be trying to help y'all, but y'all don't be wanting to listen to me, man. Y'all be acting like I'm so mean and shit. And be acting like I hate y'all and shit. I don't fucking hate y'all. Like, I be trying to help you motherfuckers. I be trying to help y'all. Y'all be sitting there allowing yourselves. So is it okay to cheat? I never said it was okay to cheat. I ain't say it was wrong either. Shit, for a lot of you motherfuckers, you should be happy your man cheated, because that's probably why he came back home. I'm just saying, cheating helps relationships as well. Like,
all right, I'm gonna stop right there because my arm is tired. But it gets worse. Okay, just put it like that. And let me see what y'all saying before I continue. Again, Leonard Green, you got your wrench. A lot of y'all is. Listen, I'm gonna give more wrenches, but here's the thing: we gotta get more people in the chat because everybody on here can't have a wrench. You get what I'm saying? So I gave it to the people that I knew is always on here, like all the time. And it's probably more that I didn't see right away. So don't get upset with me. I love all of y'all the same. It's just that I know certain people I see all the time. And again, once the chat start getting crazy, I still got more people I want to give wrenches to, but that's besides the point. The point is this. Yes, you said YouTube playing games, I don't get the notifications when you're on. Well, a lot of people don't get notifications, but you got to hit that all drop down menu all. FBA 90 said, Leah, this better not be no ghetto fake motivational speech by King Face that you thought was something. No. I used to argue with this man on his page. I started with responding while he's live. He would repeat my comment and get into his bag and start. He called me a bitch one time. He went off on me one time. Me and another female I know from the neighborhood. He went off on both of us, and we both are from the neighborhood. But she knew him in real life. I never met him in real life, so. She started telling me all type of tea about him, which I don't even really want to spill right now because he's deceased. And I didn't even spill it on the last video because I'm not really into tearing people down. You understand? And I know sometimes people put on a certain persona for social media, like a fake it till you make it type of situation. I told y'all, New Yorkers is good for that. They fake it till they make it. You said our sisters from urban environments need better leadership and instructions. But you see, this is what... Okay, he's a handsome guy. So we as women, you know, he'll get a female's attention. But listen to what he's saying.
I've seen where niggas actually still with their girl because they got a side chick. Like, if they didn't have a side chick, they would have left their girl. Like, bitch, you lucky I got this other bitch right here that... makes me happy while you're stressing me. I mean, shit, y'all always worried about a bitch getting pregnant. Like, so what? The fuck? Help that nigga take care of that kid. If you really love that nigga. Y'all bitches love talking about, I love my man, but he cheat you out. Like, you don't love that nigga. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you mad. You mad he shared your dick. And now you want to sit here and talk shit. Fuck out of here. Why I gotta be aggy though, Aisha? Like, come on, man. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Like, I be trying to help y'all, man, but y'all be so lost in the sauce. Like, y'all be so caught up with y'all emotions and how y'all want shit to be instead of just accepting reality. Like, I be trying to help you motherfuckers, man. Y'all don't get me, man.
Let me fast forward it.
Because I want to fuck with you. Like, I gotta be in a relationship on my tempo. Because I actually want to fuck with you. And because I want to fuck with you, I'm going to move on my tempo. don't be in relationships because I'm very clear about it. I'm very clear.
Okay, so y'all better catch these videos while you can, because if he really is deceased, then somebody's gonna end up taking these shit down. But it's Larry Angel Henry on Facebook, and he has videos on YouTube too as King Face. That's the type of shit that used to get me tight, because I'm like, hold on. So basically you saying we as women just supposed to lay down and let guys do whatever they want to do. And his rhetoric was very, very chauvinistic, right? Very disgusting. He had another video that said, y'all bitches still ain't sucking dick. And this is, again, I didn't let all of this out when I told you guys about him being sick, because he was sick. And I felt like, all right, I'm not going to bring out all the tea about him. If he's on his deathbed, I'm going to let him rock. But now, if he really is deceased, either he's deceased or he's pulling a Soncerae. I hate to say that. God forgive me. Some in my spirit, because he's half Cuban. And I remember him telling a story about his mom. God forgive me for even telling the story. But he put it out there. And the video might still be on his Facebook. How his mom is a gangster. His mom did time. Either his mom is still locked up, or she got deported to Cuba. So who's to say he ain't pulling a whole... Not Afeni Shakur. Who's the sister that fled to Cuba? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Who is Tupac's aunt that they claim is in Cuba? Am I dragging it? Am I dragging it, y'all? Am I dragging it? Let me see what y'all saying. You said that seemed quick, Black Love. We just found out he was sick. Right. Will we ever find out the love status? The HIV status. I can't see. The HIV status. And that's the thing. First and foremost, there's detectives out there on YouTube that's going to find out if there's a death certificate. That's for one. Somebody's calling as we speak. Number two, you know, that's a HIPAA violation. They can't reveal, I don't think, the cause of death in that way. That would be up to the family. But here's the thing. Remember, a young lady came out. I don't know if I told y'all this. Maybe I threw it in another video just on a random. But a young lady came out after he was, you know, people came out and said he was sick. A week or so later, she said she has HIV and she got it from him. And she knows for a fact it's from him. They discussed it. He acted like it wasn't nothing. He never went to get tested. He never got treatment for it. And that was the reason for his kidney failure. So, again, is she credible? Everything is like hearsay right now. But nobody denied it either. Let's see what y'all saying, because the comments is going fast. You said, so what they said of his illness was kidney failure. That's all they said. He had some type of kidney failure, and then they had to intubate him. Is that what it's called? Intubate, when they have to put you under, like put you in a coma, induce a coma. Chris Glover, is he still alive? He is not alive, allegedly, according to the several posts that's been going on social media by some of his associates and people that know him. So like I said, when I said, is he pulling a Soncerae, I'm not trying to be funny, but if y'all really could have watched a lot of his videos, you will understand his bravado was so strong that I guess it's hard for people to believe that strong of a personality can go. Because he was like the type of energy that can't be taken down. Like, his opinion is golden. He's not trying to hear what you're saying. And it makes people that's watching angry and passionate. And so he's ruffled a lot of feathers. Not just with the MAGA situation before that, with just regular random conversation. Then all of a sudden he's on this MAGA campaign, and it's like, hold on, the same dude that was smoking a blunt and talking about not sucking dick, eating pussy, girls need to stop worrying about getting cheated on. This is the man that's running with Trump. See, I didn't want to say that before, but let's lay it on the table. Family Tie just said I hit, or it's just YouTube. So much hate. Oh, you did? I'm sorry, I tried. He said, I got your live while I was watching Tab and Chance. I gotta get to you. Oh, thank you, sis. I know y'all want to watch the debate, right? I just came on here to talk about King Face for a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on for a full hour. I just wanted to kind of give a little insight on why there's so much negative comments. Because the videos that people put up, I'm reading the comments, and there's people saying some pretty harsh things, guys. Okay, I'm gonna read some to you. You said his approach is harsh, but his life, unfortunately. We do need to hear it, but his brutal honesty may be a bit much. I mean, it was brutal. It was true, but then this HIV rumor doesn't make those conversations seem any better, because he was pro-polygamy. He had 2 girlfriends at one time. He used to make videos with 2 girls. And so, if this really was the reason for his demise, it's bad, because you was promoting all the wrong things. That's really the source of people's contention. Neek Emerald 7, Machiavelli. And he's a Gemini. King Face is a Gemini. Geminis are a little, no offense to anybody that's a Gemini on here. I don't know, just eclectic type of people. And Tupac, your president, is a Gemini. Soncerae was a Gemini. Now King Face is Gemini. I mean, and she's still alive. There's somebody following her. There's people still following her on YouTube. Asada Shakur, Mr. Anonymous, bitch. Yes. That's so funny ass name. Yes, Asada Shakur. That's who he's pulling. Yes, Family Ties. He's a whole mess. Leonard Green says, yeah, but how is all that abusive talk attractive in the least? Sounds like he doesn't like stability with anything. Miserable existence. I feel bad. Like, I was watching another young lady, Sweet Ma for Life. Shouts out to her. She's another YouTuber that I was watching. When I was looking for a video of women talking about their story of dating an inmate, Sweet Ma for Life came up. So shouts out to her and giving her story. And she made a video about King Face, shockingly, because I know she's not from New York. But her take on it was unexpected. I didn't expect her to say the things she said. But, you know, he's affected a lot of people. And not in that way, just like his personality. His personality is a lot. His personality was overbearing. His personality made me get on my Facebook Live and start ranting about what the fuck he was talking about. Like, hold up. And honestly, the topic was, I remember what the topic was. Y'all bitches can't call yourselves queens. A lot of y'all bitches can't call yourselves queens because you have to be married to a king in order to be a queen. So I was going off like, first of all, y'all could call yourselves kings, but y'all not royalty. I mean, we come from royalty in hindsight, but let's be honest here. If a man can say I'm king this, King Face, then I can say I'm Queen Aaliyah, goddess masterpiece. You understand? So that's where my passion came from with him, because I'm like, how dare you say what I can label myself? Because a man validates me to be called a queen or a goddess. I have to be married to a god. I have to have a god on my side, a divine masculine energy. That's not what he said. I used that terminology. Because somebody said that in my tarot today, the Taurus tarot, that my divine masculine energy, he's around, but he doesn't trust me. Okay. whatever. But anyway, let's talk about what we was talking about. You said how old was he again? He was my age. He was 37, 38. Yeah, Mr. Anonymous bitch. Some people are laughing at his death. I don't care if you like him or not. He didn't deserve to die, and it isn't funny. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous bitch. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, Jaja Gucci. I never laughed at his death. I'm telling y'all what I read in the comments was disturbing because I feel bad. Like, even though he ruffled so many feathers, I still don't want to see somebody die. I want to continue that debate. You understand? I want him here to be able to argue another, you know what I mean? Argue some more. Be able to defend yourself against allegations, whatever it may be. Neek Emerald says a lot of chaos, right? Complications due to illness, right? Chris Glover says good. Goonies, okay, you retracted your comment or somebody retracted it. You said that's another thing. Are the Republicans feeling any kind of way of his situation? Well, allegedly Candace Owens put something on her page about him a couple weeks ago, but other than that, this situation is fairly new. This happened some hours ago, earlier today, so things are still going to be unfolding. I just saw so many videos. I'm like, oh, you know, but keep in mind, he had a GoFundMe too. I hate to bring that up, guys, but he had a GoFundMe. Was he really married? Because this video I just watched in 2018, he said that's why he stayed single. Yeah, I'm paying attention. I'm sorry. Because I'm telling you, me and him used to argue on his live. Yes. Sometimes he would inbox me, you good? Like, are you mad? And I didn't want to argue behind the scenes, and I wouldn't respond because I'm like, nope, we gonna keep it on just on this topic. You said yes, intubate. That is also what they are doing with COVID patients. A lot of young people have been having kidney failure lately, but normally I think of medicine when someone mentions kidney failure. I don't know. We don't have much to go off of, but a couple of his friends or associates that are coming out with the story on YouTube or some type of social media. Neek Emerald 7, I've never watched him. I heard about him from rumors due to him infecting women with allegedly sexually transmitted diseases. And that's pretty damn bad that that's what you know him for. Because he definitely played a role in being a conservative thug for the MAGA campaign. So I guess for him that was a victory to be different. He was different in the hood. He came with a different ideology. So I guess it sparked something in these guys from the hood to feeling like they can too be Republican and they can too pull themselves from their bootstraps without welfare, without any type of government assistance. And yeah, pro-Trump. You said Chris Burke's house in Virginia. What house in Virginia? What? Is that a little clue? Context clues? Y2K says, I don't know if it was true if he was speaking. Maybe he will always cheat, but not everyone is like that. A lot of men are like that, though. I mean, you said, and what about the girl who said HIV? Did she say that while he was on his deathbed? Because if so, that could be the reason for why no response. No, she did say that while he was on his deathbed. She was saying that's the reason why he's sick. That's so yeah. Wait, you said I can't wait to leave this country, Chris Glover? You said I Googled it. He is dead, 38. Wow. I didn't even Google it. I went, YouTube is the new Google. Well, they are kind of working hand in hand. Leonard Green says, I'm a Libra, don't hate me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Our Jam says, is Soncerae still alive? I mean, there are people watching Soncerae. There are people that are stalking her still. It's a guy, and if you're watching, shouts out to Ebony 2K Man or Ebony Man 2K, if I'm saying it wrong. He makes videos about Soncerae every now and then because that's what his page is about. Everybody loves Strong Mommy Chrissy and Soncerae. So his content is to dog these women out. Okay? A lot of people dog Soncerae out, and so that's why people think she's faked to death, because there's no death certificate, there was no funeral. But that was around the time when COVID really first hit, and people wasn't having funerals. So we don't really know. Hey, Kathy B, thank you for tuning in. You got your ranch. Ow. Y2K, I'm not watching two old men talk about nothing, but it was funny because Trump said he wanted Biden to take a drug test because he think he using debate performance enhancement drugs. I felt I'm done. He said if Trump wins, I'm leaving Africa. I'm done. I'm done. I see Basie, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for tuning in. Somebody said complications due to illness. When they say that, that means the medical treatment killed the person, but they don't take blame because they said they had to treat him because of the illness. So it doesn't have to be HIV. It could be COVID, and he just don't want. They didn't want to say that because remember, Trump was trying to minimize. All his minions was minimizing the shit too. Going to the rallies with no mask. Talking about drinking bleach or whatever the bullshit they was talking about. They was minimizing it, making jokes. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. You say, yeah, Google Boy YouTube, yep. Oh, no problem, Kathy B. Like I said, I got a few more people, just that's gonna be the whole chat. Chris Glover, I see basically there's a couple of y'all that be really coming in all the time, but then that's gonna make up the whole chat. I gotta get some more people. This honestly, when I get to like 50 people in the chat at one time and more, it's gonna be like, okay, now I could. You said there's a slight chance Trump wins again, just from a party standpoint. We had 2 Democratic terms. The powers that be more than likely won 2 Republican terms. Tit for tat type crap. Yeah, you're right. That dude, Black Love says, wow, our hospitals really killing us like that. Medicine could have caused his death or speed it up. Wow. Yep. Yeah, because think about all the side effects of these medications. You see the commercials on TV. You don't even got to see the commercials. If you ever took any type of medication on your own, you look at the side effects. May cause vomiting, diarrhea, blood in the stool, blurred vision, ulcers, warts, hives, all type of shit be coming out. And it's like, do I try to muffle this illness I have, or do I risk getting all of these symptoms? Damn, roll the dice. Fuck it. Papa D 2020. Oh, Papa D, thank you for tuning in. 2020 is definitely real. Crime Bill Joe sounds drunk. I'm not even watching it. I'm not even watching it, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up if y'all want to watch it. I just wanted to give some respect to King Face. I didn't really want to mix 2 topics in. I mean, although he was a controversial figure, he made his mark. He definitely made his mark. He definitely made his mark with the people. Half of the people love him, half of the people hate him. But he made his mark. So, sleep easy, King Face.
Ain't no relationship 50-50, baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you want to believe that. I'm sorry that you think that is even remotely true. But there's no way in hell that any relationship is really 50-50. No, somebody always runs shit. I'm sorry, baby girl. Ain't no such thing as 50-50 in relationship. We could be 50-50 paying bills, but 50-50 in relationship, no such thing. No such thing. We could be 50-50 in responsibility. But in relationship, no such thing. Somebody always has the upper hand. Somebody always has the upper hand. And I'm going to tell you who always has the upper hand. The person that gives a fuck the least. That's who has the upper hand. The person that doesn't give a fuck, that's why I never give a fuck. I don't care. You're gonna care. I tell females this all the time. You're gonna care when I leave. I'm not gonna care. You're gonna care when it's over. I'm not gonna care. Believe it. There's somebody that's there ready to replace you that do the same thing you do. Maybe even better. I just didn't give her a chance to see if she could do it yet. So don't ever get it fucked up. But you can't replace this dick. You can't replace this knowledge. You can't replace what I give you, what I make, how I make you feel. You can't replace that. See, I know my value, and a lot of niggas don't know their value. No, same way women don't know their value, a lot of men don't know their value, and women like men that don't know their value. That's why y'all want to make men feel like they gotta impress you to fuck with you, because you feel like they don't have no value. They have to show you value. That's why niggas have to try to impress you. Niggas already look at y'all as valuable, where women is the opposite. Y'all don't look at us as valuable. That's why we gotta prove ourselves to you. Me, I don't play that shit. I know my value. That's why I don't prove shit to nobody. Bitch, I'm that nigga. If you can't see I'm that nigga, then you don't deserve to fuck with me. Point blank period. You ain't that bitch. Excuse me. Bottom line. Bottom line. What's cracking, C-Hood? Bottom line. So these niggas, they don't have no self-worth. They don't know what they worth. So they'll fall and accept anything from a fucking female just cause. Not I. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I don't know my worth because I want to get some pussy. No, I'm sorry. No, I will dub a bitch real fast, like real quick. I'll make you mad. You like, damn, why you dub me like that? Just cause. And you bitches can't even take rejection. So don't even act like I can. So give me a second, Crody. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like niggas don't be having no self-worth. That's why you females feel like y'all can talk to niggas and make niggas feel like they gotta do the most to fuck with you. Not me. Not me. It's never gonna happen. I am sorry. No, baby, I know my worth. You listen, you gonna show me something too. Bitch, you want me around. I don't really want you around. You want me around. I don't really want you around because there's too many other females that want to be around me. Like, that's how I talk. Like, I let my niggas know all the time. Stop acting like y'all don't got other bitches on y'all dick. Stop making these females feel like they the only ones that got a chance with you. Stop making them feel like that. No. Because then they feel like they ain't gotta work for shit. No, bitch, you gotta work too. Niggas always working because we know we always in competition with every sucker nigga in the street that's telling you everything you want to fucking hear. You can call it cocky all you want. It's always cocky when the nigga know his worth. My dick big, so I can be as cocky as I want. Like, facts. If you see me naked, you'll respect it. Like, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I got all right to be cocky. I know myself. A lot of these niggas don't know themselves. That's why they be allowing you females to treat them like clowns and make them feel like they gotta do the most for some pussy. Like, bitch, you giving me the same thing I'm giving you. You giving me pussy, I'm giving you dick. Like, then there's a fair exchange on robbery. As a matter of fact, it's not even a fair exchange. Because when I fuck you, you come out 8 times. I come 1 time. Okay? Off your 8, bitch, you owe me. Don't get it fucked up. Like, y'all be getting this shit fucked up, I'm telling you. And y'all niggas be allowing them to feel like that, and this is why they make you niggas do sucker shit. They make you niggas do the most to play you with another nigga. This is what they do. Like, y'all niggas, y'all can act like y'all live in La La Land all the fuck you want. But this is the truth. I live in the real world. I know how it goes down. Like, I only fuck with beautiful women. I only fuck with women that other niggas want. So I already know this man niggas on your heels. So I'm not gonna make you feel like, nah, bitch, to see the smartest thing.
Now, his rhetoric alone used to agitate my spirit, child. I'd be like, where did you come from? And this was like, again, this was Facebook. He wasn't on YouTube at this time. I don't know if he had a YouTube channel because I wasn't really on YouTube as much. I just know, I'm like, he needed a YouTube because he was a whole movie. Like, why? And like, I see some of y'all said something happened to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to say, any woman that could date him or sleep with him has low self-esteem. For real. Because his rhetoric alone my personality with that, I couldn't have. You said, don't go goddess, huh? Yes, well, rest in peace to him. I would hope it's a hoax, but if it's not a hoax, it is unfortunate. He was a young man. He wasn't even 40 yet. You know, even though I don't agree with him being pro-Trump, I don't agree with him dying, even if it was from HIV, because we don't know the whole story. None of us were a fly on the wall, so we can't just say, oh yeah, it's his fault or somebody else. These people were sexually promiscuous. They was okay with being sexually promiscuous, and again, I told you he had 2 girlfriends on camera, and they was okay. They was with the shits. That was at one time. I don't know how long that lasted. You said I saw a late night medicine commercial one time and they said side effects may cause death. I'm like, damn, what's the point? I'm done. I'm done, Y2K, you're lying. I'm done. Like, well, then fuck it. What am I taking the medicine for? Osti Basie, I had my desktop notifications off. That was the problem. Not a techie, but learning slowly but surely. Oh, okay. I'm glad y'all tuned in. Thank you so much. Yes, family ties. OMG. He said in a bad relationship that may be true, but not necessarily for a good relationship. Well, he wasn't looking for no relationship, I guess, at those times, or saying we needed to. Leonard Green says, I don't want to watch 2 old men that saw each other and off camera they're dapping it up. Ooh, that's a whole fact. Black Love 17 says, yeah, his approach is harsh, but he's telling the truth. Yeah. But if he had HIV, boy, bye. May he now RIP. I hear that. Family ties. Someone hurt that man at some point in his life. TC Beats, you said LOL. Wow. Chris Glover says, did he catch the vapors? Ooh. All of this is alleged. All of this is alleged. Because I don't know. I don't have no receipts. I have no receipts. I was looking for them. There's no receipts. Somebody said they Googled it and it came up. So I guess if it's Wikipedia though, they're not 100%. Where's my phone? Wikipedia is not 100%. So I need to see a death certificate. Let's see. I did Google him. It said, what? He's not even coming up as somebody. Would it be on the news? No, he's not in the news either. So yeah, we have no receipts. You said, do you think there will be a requirement for our children to get consecutive COVID testing to go to school? I've worked in the medical field and I have family members who currently work in medical. I would say yes, because that's just the nature of this country, that they profit off of pharmaceuticals, anything medically inclined. And vaccinations fall under that, and that's all profits. Because it's going to be a requirement, they're going to get paid, right? Even if people got to pay out of pocket, because some people are going to be so desperate to send their kids to school so they can work. Some women left him broken, right, Leonard Green? That's what I'm thinking. Black Love 17, women actually went with him. Oh, shit. Yeah. Mommy issues. He did have mommy issues. He did. But he didn't want to hear that. Sometimes there's a lot of mental illnesses running around rampant on social media. Okay, that's first and foremost, especially YouTube. YouTubers' mental health is always into question, because I think sometimes why people seem like they have so much content, so much to talk about, is because they are going through a lot, and that's like a form of release. I've seen a lot of YouTubers share a lot of difficult things. I've watched them all. It's quite a few gay YouTubers on here that I watch that are HIV positive, and they have admitted it. Quite a few of them. There's people who will tell you about their children, what their children are going through. Their children having autism or other issues. People share their lives on here, and that's probably a form of therapy. He shared I'm telling y'all in the story, he shared before that his mother was either locked up, she's either currently locked up or was locked up a large portion of his life. And you don't think that affects a child? Because the mother is equally as important to a boy child as a father is, because the mother is the nurturer. So if he didn't have a woman to nurture him, or he may have had several women to come in and out and nurture him if he was raised by his father, like he said, then his respect level for women is going to be a little different. And that's unfortunate. So yeah, you're right. Damn, the comments is going fast, y'all. You say you're not supposed to be so cocky because at the end of the day, you go the same way as others. They put you in a box. Meek spirit, my people. Oh, right. Right, Y2K. It's true. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it was probably an act for social media, but sometimes you have to realize the platform that you have. And when you have a platform, you got to use that for good. That's how I feel. Like, I curse on here, I smoke weed, okay. But what I'm saying is this: I don't want to come on here with a message that is something that I could look back on and be like, oh my gosh, I was a horrible person and trying to incite some bullshit. I want to at least be proud of the things that I've said, the mindset that I aspire to have. You can grow with your social media. You don't have to be closed-minded and just your way or no way. That's how he was. And that's why a lot of people were saying negative things, even in spite of him possibly being deceased. You said real low, Chris Glover. Neek Emerald said, exactly, I couldn't. Good. I see Basie. Pour me some. It's on the counter right there. Can you pour me some juice? Can you make me a drink, matter of fact, bartender? Thank you. Please. Don't OD with the liquor. All right. So, oh shoot, you said my poor ears are bleeding. I never heard of him until this coverage you were doing. Wow. That's why I didn't bring it up before. I was trying to be cool about it. But now, let's go for the gusto. If he really is gone, that's good. Okay. It is what it is at this point. Rest in peace, says Family Ties. You didn't put no liquor in.
You said not allowed. I ain't on this ladder.
Hey, that's good. Thank you. Black Love 17 says, okay, so he packing. That is the attitude. I can see where he's coming from. Women loves the big thing. I'm done with you, Black 17. I'm done. And Kathy B, you agree? I'm done with y'all. But it ain't worth all the stress. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not worth it. It's not. What you saying, JB? He don't want to hear my conversation, but it ain't worth the stress. That's my little brother. Yeah. Oh my God. Neek Emerald says, women get off the dingling. Check for spirituality, integrity, and character. That's all I'm saying. I cannot just fall in love with a penis. This is my theory about a penis. Okay? How I feel, how the goddess feels. As long as it gets hard for me, I don't care what size it is. Cheers to that. He can have a 10-inch schlong and the shit is a limp noodle. You can keep that shit. Let me know you are enticed by me. Let me know you want me. That is sexy, no matter the size. Sorry, ladies. I know y'all love big penises, but I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. And trust me, I've had my share. And it's not that deep. What up, Ramsey7? Thank you for tuning in if you're still in the building. Y2K says, I thought they said the ones who brag on it don't really be doing all that in the bed. That's not still true. It is true. Please. Never have I met a man that actually had a big penis that said up front he had a big penis. Never. Never, ever, never. Ever. The ones with the big penises be the quietest. They come in like a lion, like, whoa, wait, who? You? Not you. That's not, no, that's not you. It's just surprising. You know why? Because there's a certain stature of a man that usually has a big penis. I'm sorry to say. And it's usually the slimmest guys. And maybe it's because they're slim that it looks bigger. Because you know, Dr. Oz did say, now I know y'all said Dr. Oz is a fraud, but Dr. Oz said the life of a penis goes downhill after 30, right? This is what Dr. Oz said, I don't know. And that if a man's stomach protrudes, his penis gets smaller. Is that true, fellas? Is that true, fellas? I want to know. You said this debate is funny, Ramses. Hey, Larry Hova. Black Love said, watch the game, what's up? Oh, y'all talking. Papa D, I turned the debate off. The two old racists. All right, so I'm going to stay on for a little bit. You said this combo is way better than those good old boys. We'll find out what they go on with this stinky country. I know, honestly, I catch the tea from my mother. I'm going to let her decipher what they said. Leonard Green says true mental illness isn't talked about enough. It needs to be addressed more. It's true. I'll be honest. I've had my mental health issues. Not that I was diagnosed, but just feeling like I might snap at any moment. That's what I'm talking about mental illness. So this was a tool to, you know, I talk about other things. I don't just talk about myself though. See, that's the difference between like Soncerae. She only really talked about herself and her personal life, and that you can't do too much of that. I gave y'all a lot about my personal life, but we also talk about other things too, right? So it's a even mix up. What else y'all saying? You said you give us real honesty and your true personality on your channel. That's how you differ from your fellow YouTubers. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, that's sweet. Family Tie says, I agree, Goddess. It must be a tourist thing because I feel the same way. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie. I want to tell y'all a story because I'm drinking 1800. He made a good drink. I wish there was some ice in here though. I have an ex-boyfriend who had a humongous penis, but it was not rock hard. And I started to doubt myself. Is it me? Is something wrong with me? But it can't be me because I'm cute. I think something was just wrong with him. But after that experience, it just made me feel like, you know, to me, that's a sign of a man wanting you. So if it's like on the limp side, more than a lot of times, and again, I understand some people have illnesses, maybe they take medication. Okay, that's a different situation. But we was in our 20s at this time. So I couldn't understand why. And it was huge. But it wasn't up. I'm sorry. I had to tell y'all that story. So, yeah. I'm not about, what? Give me a, and I'm not, this is in no way insinuating that any of my boyfriends had a small penis. But I would appreciate a small penis. You know why? As long as it got up for me, as long as he do other things that please me, I think I would be okay with that. Is that wrong? And if it don't work out, I'm not gonna be the one like, oh, your penis is small. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm just gonna walk away. You said, where are they gonna bury King Face at in Haiti? Oh Lord, Earl Williams. Thank you for tuning in, King. I have no idea. This is all new. Everything is still unfolding, so I guess we'll see. Family Ties says the slim guy. He said yes. Hey, listen. At least that's what I heard. Black Love says, he says, not really. I know a big stomach, big peen man. Oh. Do tell. No. I said that's what Dr. Oz said allegedly. I did not say I agree. I just said that's what he said. Me, on the other hand, it is a lie. But I just wanted to see what y'all was going to say. Y2K says, LOL, first of all, fuck Dr. Oz, but once in middle school, a dude told us his shit got bigger when he lost weight. We was like, we don't want to hear this shit. I'm just saying it. You said, but for the record, I do prefer to keep a flat stomach, but that is because it is good for one's health. I have no idea if it actually affects the other stuff. LOL, I've always had what I call a Sunday body type. Here you go, Y2K, and you trying to give a little subtle plug. I'm sorry. That was cute, though. LV, what's up? That was cute. Leonard Green, the dudes that lift heavy weights have a tendency to lose length and girth with the penis because of the straining to get bigger muscles. I heard that too. I don't know how true that is. I think it is true. No, let me stop. Let me stop, because I'm telling too much. You said, nope, there are men that do not know how to control their pole, even when young. I had a similar situation. He just laid there. Small peen can help you squirt. Hey, Ataka Zulu. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, my God. Stop. I'm done. I'm really done for the night. Listen, but it's true though. Because this wasn't supposed to be a topic about sex, because we were supposed to be talking about having if we talking about sex, can we mention to have protected sex, because it was alleged that King Face had HIV. So I don't want to make this like a lighthearted topic, like I'm just insensitive, because I'm not. Let me put that disclaimer. Okay, is that good? Was that good? All right, and any new viewers, please hit the subscribe button, because your girl's channel is growing, and I would love for you guys to be a part of this, because it's just only gonna get better. Okay, if anything, I've learned so much from 2020 that life is short, and you have to be a good person in this world. You cannot just come on here and just because I have 20 people in the chat does not mean my message is not being heard, and I don't want to just be a negative person. So we're all sexual beings, but we also have to do things right. So I enjoy sex, but I'm not having sex right now, and I haven't been for some time. So I'm waiting for the next experience I have is gonna be a good soul tie, and it's not gonna be no bullshit. But I do damn miss it sometimes. But I'm chilling, because I have money on my mind. So once I get my money right, then I can focus on my divine masculine energy. Right? All right. You said, I don't know. I can't help you with that. You have to ask women. I only know about mine, but maybe he was using a penis enhancer. You're right about getting up for you, though. The other times is if we already had some. That could be that, too. It could have been that, too. But, you know, I digress. I don't know. I just don't like, I didn't like how that felt. Because that was not the norm for me. That was like a one shot, one person in my lifetime I ever had that experience with. And so that's why I said it's not about size. Because his size could knock a lot of niggas out the box. But that's not the point. Because it was no power behind that penis. And it's all about the power behind it. That's it. Not the size. Alright? I want y'all men to know that. And don't ever feel insecure. Because I've had men that felt insecure. And it was...
Get idiot. Excuse me.
I'm on live. And she comes out mad about the debate, I suppose.
Oh. I came out here for something. Give me something.
You just killed my whole vibe. I was trying to talk about a sexual topic and you messing me up. Anyway, you said thanks for this convo. Thank you, Black Love 17. Even though my mom just killed my vibe, getting upset about Trump. What did he say? Now I'm intrigued. Kathy B. Yes, it brings your vibrational frequency up. Oh, she slammed the door. I guess not. That is true, but it has to be the right energy. Like, I really believe when they say women in their 30s are at their sexual peak. Well, 30s and up, because I'm sure 40s and 50s is freaks too. I ain't gonna hold you. But starting in your 30s, you start to know your body more. And you know what you want more. And a man can't come at you half-assed if you a real goddess. Like, hold on. No, you did not just ask me to do that. Nope, that's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. And that's why it's like, it has to be the right soul tie where you don't even have to talk about stuff like that. I shouldn't have to tell you what I like while it's happening. Maybe you should have these discussions while you're dating somebody. Because don't come at me with no half-ass shit. Yeah, it's good to keep the cookie until you get married, in a sense. But then in a sense, you don't want no limp noodle for the rest of your life. So I'm going to need us to really have these honest conversations about sex. But also being safe. Also being safe. Let me stress that. Okay? Yes, Atakazu. I'm sorry. We talking about different things. Talk about whatever. You want to talk about politics? We can talk about what's going on with the debate. We switching gears. Okay? You know me. I can just switch back and forth. You said you are too much. You said quote of the week. No power behind that penis. I'm being serious. It's not the size. It's, you know, they say the motion in the ocean, but I'm saying the power behind it. Like, the strength, the endurance, the stamina. So many different words I can use. You said you're getting the message out there. It's good for you. It's good. You cover all topics. I mean, sex only really came up because King Face was talking about sex and the whole HIV thing. Normally, how you get HIV is through sex. You said that debate is a clown fest. We'll have the funny shit tomorrow. Yo, my mother gonna come outside upset. You said that debate. Oh, I read that. Sex is natural and healthy if done properly. It's a form of exercise. Absolutely. Man, I can't wait for my divine masculine energy. I'm preparing myself for it because this time around, y'all, it's gonna be real. I can feel it. It may not be tomorrow. I'm just saying. Even if it's sometime next year, it's gonna be real. And I'm okay with being alone right now. I wasn't okay at one time, but I'm okay today. Because I know I have work to do, and I know I couldn't do that with a man up under me every day. I just couldn't. I'm not going to be able to concentrate. So things happen for a reason. And, you know, you got to embrace what it is sometimes because, you know, I get to move freely with nobody questioning me. Nobody. That kind of feels good. Embrace it. Papa D says, I need a real down-to-earth black female family, right? We need to do a mixer. I keep telling y'all, we need to do a singles mixer one day. Maybe next year when it gets warm. Hopefully all this COVID shit will be in a different space. I'm not going to say gone, but he said, Goddess, you would be someone I would enjoy talking to. Aw, that's sweet. That is sweet. Oh, sure, Neek Emerald 7, you can be a moderator. I can make all of y'all moderators, honestly. It's just that, who are y'all gonna moderate? who are y'all moderating? It's other people I want to make moderators. Just that. Hey, hold on, I gotta go in the chat. Cause I just found a way to do it right then and there on the spot. Boom. I'm slow. All I had to do was touch on the name and then make you a moderator. And a Taka Zulu, because the Taka Zulu's always here. Look, I'm making all y'all moderators tonight. I love y'all. It's my channel. I do what I want. I'm just playing. You said, oh yes, you do learn your body and know what you want. I'm way overdue, but don't want to just say anything. Yeah, I am too, but I'm chilling. Then I'm not even gonna blow him up. But I'm gonna have my time, you know? We all have our time to shine, you know? This is just downtime for me. And it's okay. You said, men have to get that sea moss. Oh, that sea moss, huh? You said, I like to say I prefer quality over quantity when it comes to sex. I like that. You said you're glowing just talking about it being a real relationship. Of course. Because I know this time I know what to do. Almost. Let me not say I'm there yet. But I've had enough practice to do things wrong, so I feel like I feel like I deserve to be in a relationship before I die. Life is short. Why should I die not having somebody for me? Like, because other people want to say they're okay being single forever. I'm not. I'm okay for now, but not forever. I love pain. And I don't just want any pain. I want the pain that's for me. Is that wrong? I'm just saying. You said, I gotta say, when a man has his stomach together, he can be hard as steel. I have experienced that and was scared of it. Would love to experience that with him one more again. I'm done with you. I'm done. I hear you, sis. That's it's life. Why not? Being honest. But I don't really feel like I want to go backwards. I feel like I need to go forwards. I'm not the type to throw it back to somebody that it didn't work with. I want to make it work with somebody new. Somebody new, like. You said sea moss with the bladder wrack is a go. It has lots of benefits to the body. Oh, really? You said I'm not okay being single now or ever, but I'll have to wait. No, I understand. That's how I feel. It is what it is. It's what it is. I had my time. I was in relationships. It's just life goes through seasons. Like, you know, it is what it is. And I feel like, honestly, I probably put too much emphasis at one time on being in a relationship. And that's how I ended up with 2 little kids. Trying to be in a relationship that went nowhere. But it is what it is. You said, I'm not okay. Oh, I read that. I need a real ride female. A ride or die female. Mm-hmm. But what is a ride or die female to you? Because honestly, some females could be too much of a rider. Like feel like I have been too much of a rider. You gonna ride and die with that nigga for real. Has to be the right person you riding for. You have to know she's really going. You have to know that person will ride for you as well. Can't ride for somebody that's not gonna ride for you. If anything, my last relationship has taught me is that you have to make sure that person is gonna do the things that you're gonna do. Or you can't get upset when you don't get the same in return. Sometimes relationships are uneven. And one person gives something into the relationship that the other person does not give or is not capable of giving. And should we require reciprocation in a relationship? Or should we have different roles? That's the question I have for you guys. You said, man, I used to swear by recycled peen. Now I need new stuff. I'm done. Facts. I don't want no recycled peen, child. Some of that shit be too washed the fuck out. Recycled too many motherfucking times. That shit, the product done fell apart. Nope, I'm good. Nope. Because then at that point to me, just like, what is your purpose? Like, what is your purpose? You coming around when you feel like it. I've had zones like that. Don't come around when you feel like it, nigga. I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for you to call me. When you feel like when shorty you was fucking with ain't work out, I'm good on you. Mm-hmm. You better show me something. You better find a fucking horse. Come pull up to my crib in a horse and carriage, nigga. Show me something. Cause all of that, calling, what's up, can we no. Hitting me on social media, what's good with you? You alright? How's your kid? No. Show me something. You a hunter? Show me your best trap. Cause them traps y'all using ain't working. Oh, you know it's COVID. Spots be closing early. No, they don't. That's why I don't really, I could date if I wanted to. The prospects are laughable. Show me something other than running your fucking mouth. I don't ask for much. Show me something different. You want my attention? Because I'm not the type to throw myself on a man. So you're the hunter. Show me what you got. Show me. You said whatever happened to each one love one. What does that mean, Chris Glover? that one that gets your back, good or bad, that goes both ways. Yes, but do you expect reciprocation in a relationship? Or is that relationship not going to work? Leonard Green says, as humans, we were designed to be paired up. It happens because we all long for it. It was human nature to want to be in a relationship, to be in a couple, to be... Even if it's the same sex that floats your boat, you want a body next to you at night. I don't care, the hardest of the hard, the most heartbroken, scorned woman. At the end of the day, we all ultimately want the same thing. Does it happen that way? Sometimes no. But sometimes you do got to put yourself out there to get it a little bit more. You do have to put out more of an effort to meet people, because it gets harder the older you get, because you're not in spaces where you're meeting people. You said, I need someone to compliment me, my crazy. Another Virgo may be bomb. Not sure, but a yin to my yang. I don't know about another Virgo though, sis. You might need a fire sign, or maybe even another earth sign, like a Capricorn. Or even a Taurus. But another Virgo, I don't know. Virgo men are different than Virgo women. You said, I think everybody should play their position, so it all depends on where you at. When I didn't have a car younger, I really found myself with a woman with no car. Just a simple example, maybe too simple. Well, that about sums it up right there. And so, there are men that think like that as well. Y2K, in that if they are lacking something and a woman is lacking something, they can't really pursue that woman the way they want to, because she doesn't have whatever it is that he's lacking. And I know that's definitely going on in New York City, because everybody's in for self. So, yeah. You don't think... You know how many guys that are blue-collar workers have women who are college educated? You know, that's what it is. A woman gotta come with something. And that's why I said, obviously, I'm not there to be in a relationship, because, number one, you can't get much from me because I ain't got shit. I mean, it's true. I don't got much to give. I don't have a place of my own for somebody to hang out with. And a lot of these men out here don't have a place of their own. And I have children. So how can I even date somebody at all? Where we chilling? Where we hanging out at? Yes, we gotta go out places. But then I gotta get a babysitter. And then I think to myself, is this person worth my time even getting a babysitter? For real. Right now, because I'm working, my kids is away from me all week, and then I have them on the weekend. So I want to be with them on the weekend, and that's the time to date, right? So I don't really have time to date. I just don't even have the time to date, even if I wanted to. My life is not set up like that. But I think about it, and I want it, and I can't wait till I get it. So, moving right along. Let me see, you said, oh, the comments. You said, I need someone that don't bring the last relationship to this relationship. Facts, Papa D. 50-50. Chris Glover said 50-50. Revla Clean says, how has what you look for in a man changed since you were in your early 20s? In all honesty, I don't think I put intention into what I was looking for in a man in my early 20s. The way I will put intention into it now. It wasn't about the looks for me then. It wasn't necessarily about somebody that had the most money, but I was attracted to a man with a certain type of ambition that was making some type of money, even if it was illegally. Okay, well, he's doing something right. A car was definitely a plus for me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I dated some guys with some fly ass cars. I mean, not to say that was the only thing. They wanted me. I wasn't the one trying to talk to them. It just so happened that, oh, they got a nice car. Okay. But, okay, but I really would, I think I'm more so into a person's energy than swag. The swag always gets me. It's a certain type of swag. And, yeah. Now, me and my late 30s think a whole lot differently. I have a whole lot of things on my list for what I want in my divine masculine energy. And that's how I know I'm not ready for him, because I want to be able to match everything on that list. Right? It only makes sense. You can't ask for something that you cannot get. That's just, unfortunately, the way it is. We want to say, you know, women and men have their roles, but that's not the world we live in today. Women have to come with something, or a man doesn't respect her. And do we as women truly want to be just taken care of? Do we want a man to just do everything for us? Or do we want to be able to leave if we want to and have our own? Because being under somebody's rule of thumb and the relationship isn't working is not a good feeling. If somebody's in control of your finances and you not even getting along with them, oh child, your hair ain't done, your nails ain't done, or the bills may or may not be getting paid. His attitude is different towards you because he feels like you're a dependent. I don't never want to be in that position. Ever. It doesn't feel good to rely on a man for something and he just doesn't want to do it, or makes you feel bad because you don't have a lot. And so women these days, y'all gotta have the bag. Y'all gotta have the bag by any means necessary. I ain't mad at you, just protect yourself. However you gotta get it, you gotta get it, because these men, see Larry Angel Henry, he's the type of man a lot of women would love. Oh, he's handsome, so women probably do throw them, or did throw themselves at him. But he was taking all the pussy. And possibly not protecting himself. You said, I'm sure enough with myself to be with a woman who, if has a great job, I can make sure the house is clean and food on the stove when she gets home. Talk that talk, Y2 Kenyon. Okay. Wait, I gotta put my eye drops in for that. Oh my god. You said also I can make the money and spoil my woman. It just depends on your circumstances, I think. Nah, that's true. You said Cancer in the house. Oh, you a Cancer. Cancer and Virgo might make a good match. Lenny says you are a real cutie goddess. Do you tell men straight up how you want to be treated? Honestly, I do. I feel like I've been very harsh with men lately that have been trying to date me because I'm a mother of 3. I can't play games with nobody. I'm not in the best of circumstances. So for me to spend any time on you, you gotta be worth my time. Like, time is money. I can be making a video. You wanna hang out with me? Word. That means I have to get my kids a daycare, a babysitter. And my mom's ain't watching my kids like that. She will occasionally, but not all the time. So it gotta be worth my while to ask her, you know, watch your grandkid. Then I go on a date and I'm disappointed. Like, the fuck, I just wasted my damn babysit. You said Capricorn and Taurus are signs for me. I'm really in tune with a Capricorn, but he's in New York, not relocating. I'm good with that, but that relationship was loving. Yeah. People be holding on to New York for dear life. Holding on. But that's a good match for you, though. He said, he's supposed to pay for the babysitter, huh? Ooh, that's what I like to hear. But let me say that to one of these guys. They'll have a heart attack. And so I just ignore people. Like, no sense. Because a lot of times, these guys wasn't taught. Nobody's taught how to be in a relationship. You learn as you go in your own personal journey. But a lot of people's parents did not teach them the right things to do. Yeah, energy is key, Black Love. You said no being under someone's thumb is not the relationship to be in. That's how bones get broken. I have a cancer man I wanted for years, didn't work out. He's the one that told me I could be one of three. I respectfully. This is what I'm saying. Like, I just can't. Some of these men just really be thinking they the shit. You said, I've never been big on cars like that. I don't understand the love of cars. Guys used to tour cars, and I would just agree so they wouldn't think something was wrong with me. But they can't rebuild an engine, though. But I can. Oh. No, listen. Again, they asked me about the 20-year-old me, Y2K man. And again, it wasn't that their cars was the latest or... it was more so like the way they kept it clean or it smelled good or... Yeah, sometimes it was nice cars. Decent, you know what I mean? But I appreciate a man's ambition. If you have a car, period, first of all, I'm not even like that. If that shit works, if it drives, I'm good with that. I'm definitely not like that. Okay, I've taken the bus with men. I've taken the train with men. There's plenty of men in New York that don't have cars. So, it's not just the car. It's a combination of things. It was a guy that wanted my attention, and he didn't have a car. And he asked me to go out on a date. It was a fight party. And he was like, oh, I want you to come with me to this fight party. I thought that was a cool idea. I was like, oh, that's a nice gesture. Okay. It was at somebody's house, but okay. I thought he was going to say he was going to come and get me. When he got closer to the fight party, he called me and said, oh, yeah, I'm already here. You could come pull up over here. I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to get there? Oh, you're not driving? No, why would I be driving? I don't have a car. And you know I don't have a car. You couldn't come get me, so I felt turned up immediately. But I went against my better judgment. I paid for my own. No, he might have paid for the cab. He paid for the cab. So I got there. And when it was time to go, everybody's leaving in their cars. He starts walking. Where you walking to? Oh, let's get on the bus. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I sat right then and there. I walked a little bit, so we was away from the crowd, and I was like, how can you not set up a cab situation going and coming if you invited me somewhere? As like, am I being unreasonable to be upset? You're a man and you don't have no way for us to get back and you can't pay for a cab? I just can't. Neek Emerald 7 says, I'm a Gemini, but I'm very different. I'm an introvert, shy, and quiet. I've given birth to 2 sons that are both Virgos. Aww. That's sweet. You said, yeah, nah, I understand. Even back then in my 20s and my teens at school, guys and girls love cars. That's why I said I just agree with them. LOL, but I just never understood it. Okay. Black Love says, I think these times are bringing the truth out in both men and women regarding relationships and hanging out together. A whole lot. Oh, what's up, Mad Ant 22 with the ranch? Yeah, Black Love, you son with a handsome head like me. LOL, it was your fault. You missed out on a good one. LOL. Okay, I'm done. Leonard Green says, I don't think you're gonna find love in that city. The culture there seems to be about hustling everyone you meet. Yeah, it's not. There's no love here. I've been here 37 years. I mean, me and my mother lived in Jersey City briefly, but I don't count that because it's right next to New York, and we was coming back and forth to New York every day. She still worked in Manhattan. I still was going to school in New York. I was going to dance school in New York. And that was for like a year. We lived in Jersey City. Now, I have vague memories of it. So, this 1800 is falling. Y'all hear me stuttering? So anyway, these men are horrible out here. Like Larry Angel Henry, they want a piece of every beautiful woman that they see. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't protect themselves. And they try to convince women that it's okay for them to sleep with them unprotected. And that's why I'm stressing that even though we talk about sex, if you're going to be a promiscuous person, I'm not judging what you do in your bedroom because I ain't there to see it. But make sure you protect yourself so that others are protected. Because if that is indeed why he passed away, that was very sad in 2020. When in so many ways to die. Pandemics. You said, LOL, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm done with you, Jaja. A little cheap ass. But always want some type of female interactions. Hope he's watching too. Y2K says, LOL, I was about to say, if he didn't come pick you up, then he probably didn't have a vehicle. No, he didn't. He didn't. He said, nah, baby girl, if we have to ride the bus, then I'd at least let you know that up front, LOL. The problem is I drive on and off. I'll have people's cars or rentals or on and off. I'll have vehicles, never consistently. So he assumed I had a vehicle. That's why you gotta tell people the truth. Like, I'm in a struggle too. I'm trying to finagle my way just like everybody else. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few more comments, y'all, and I'm gonna wrap this live up. I love y'all so much. Y'all see, I'm a little tipsy. Yeah, you said what you think about all the drama in the music industry. Oh, with Jaguar Wright, we was talking about that the other night. Jaguar Wright, and then they had the brat Lisa Ray had an awkward moment for her birthday on her little podcast. Yeah, but I didn't want to bring all of that into this. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, along with this whatever debacle, debate, whatever you want to call it. Because I didn't really feel like watching it tonight. I'm so glad y'all tuned in with me. We can always catch the replay, right? I love y'all so much. He said, laughing my ass off facts. He's annoying. Exactly. Jaja know who I'm talking about. Because he love the ladies. Love the ladies. And think somebody's supposed to swoon over him. Nigga, every piece of pussy that walk by, you breaking your neck. I think I fucked her. Oh, you see her over there? She gets good head. Who wants a man like that? This is the type of men we have to deal with in New York. Stupidity. And we're not talking about in their 20s, we're talking about in their 30s. So let's make that correction. You said I keep forgetting about AIDS, but condoms will be used, especially now with COVID-19 and getting into man's sperm. Wow. That's all I'm saying. People, protect yourselves. Keep that in mind. Moving forward. Now, I know we all did some raunchy shit in the past, but going forward, we gonna do the right thing because this is a lesson. If this is the truth, don't be out here willy-nilly. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna go get tested myself. Cause that shit scared shit out of me. You said, LOL, I just realized you made me a moderator. I know, I can't see it yet. He said he thought he was gonna get you a ride home. Get me a ride. You're right, he probably did. It didn't work. Horrible. Even that, I'm sorry to say, as a woman, you do look at stuff like that like, okay, at least call the Uber, boom. Have it handled in a classy, sophisticated way. But you want me to take the bus with I had heels on. And you want me to walk to the bus stop at 2 o'clock in the morning after a fight night. You said, that's my girl, Jag. Oh, that's your girl now? No, I did. Probably takes a minute to upload. Thank you, Neek Emerald 7. I appreciate you. A whole debacle. Why are you crying, Jaja? Because you know what I'm telling you is the truth. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. You already know. I'm not going to get into that whole situation, but these men out here ain't about shit. And I definitely don't think my king, my divine masculine energies in New York. I'm still trying to get out of here. It's just that because I want to do things right and not be out there fucked up and stranded with no vehicle. You know, one day I'll be able to tell a story about everything that happened when I went to Houston. But things, like I said, didn't work out as planned. So, you know, it's on me though. I still enjoy myself. But I psyched myself out to thinking I could just tackle everything in a quick fashion. So you don't remember I was going hard for y'all to watch it the other day? She's better than the other Tasha K girl, no shade. First of all, Jaguar Wright is not even a blogger. She's an artist. She needs to be a blogger the way she was talking about people. Storm Monroe is the blogger. And you don't even watch him because he goes in on people. Goes in, girl. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna take a few more comments and then I'm gonna wrap this up. You said, oh yeah, Jaja, your friend in real life, right? Hi, friend Jaja. Exactly. That's my friend in real life. My sis. She don't be on here like that though. She come on here every now and then, so I pick people that I see my bag in the background. I pick people that I knew be on here every trip. You said, please let Texas go through all the natural disaster stuff before you go back out there, okay? What natural disaster? Oh, man. They still having hurricanes? You said, I know she's a singer. Nah, I don't care for him. He is flaming, but anyway, that's his business. I mean, he's not ready to come out. I don't blame him. Because people judge you for your sexuality, but my thing is this. If he ever does come out, I'm going to look at him with the ultimate side eye. Because it's going to be like, we all knew it, and you said, I'm not gay, I'm straight. He loves females. He just is very picky. Child. You said they had floods the other day? Oh my God. Man, I love Texas. I know it's nice and warm and muggy. Just my kind of weather. You said it's almost over. It's hurricane season, but the season almost over. See, that's the thing. I'm not used to hurricane season. That is going to be a little scary for me and my kids. Just moving there is a little scary. Because we don't get hurricane threats like that out here. We do, but not to that degree where it's like a state of emergency type of thing. We have, now blizzards is another story. Snowstorms. Yo, the funny shit is you said the Rainbow Coalition. I gotta highlight that comment again. Yo. You said he's lying, a blind man can see that? Who's lying? Who, Saw Monroe? I want another piece of candy. That candy was good. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is Ratchet TV. You said Texas loves you. I can't wait to go get my cowgirl hat. Man, listen, and blow this popsicle stand. I can't wait. I was gonna buy a ticket the other day. I said, let me show. Because I did that before and I fucked up the bag. Let me show. Bring it back. Save my money and do it right. Yep. Yes, Black Love 17, all over with the weather. He said, oh my God, when my girls were young, they came down here from Seattle and it stormed one time and they were scared as hell. I was like, oh, don't worry, I got you. Your girls are in Seattle? Oh, do I have hair on my... yeah, I got hair stuck to my candy. That just turned me off even though it's my own hair. Where you going? Because I said I got hair stuck to my candy. I took it off. Alright, anyway. Bye. Sis, since you want to leave me. That's exactly why. Anyway. You always want to leave me. No, anyway, y'all. But I'm about to wrap this up. I'm hungry. And I'm tired. And there's no food in here. I had 2 tacos and it didn't really fill me up, guys. You said, I know you're wrapping this up and I want to wish you a good night. Oh, good night. Yes, I'm wrapping this up. I'm about to wrap it up. You know, I just can't never just say goodbye or good night. I'm just like dragging it out. I was eating my hair yesterday. Blah. Disgusting. Anyway, y'all, that means that it's time for me to find some food. Ooh, it's a banana over there. Maybe I'll eat a banana since I can't have a real life banana. One day. Oh yeah, boo, I'm gonna call you right now when I get off because I'm about to fall asleep. So let me call you. Public service announcement. Don't get the COVID-19 vaccination. I believe it's infiltrated with nanoparticles to screw up your DNA so that you won't be able to absorb gamma rays. Wow. Crazy. That sounds crazy. I believe you do. I believe you. I don't want no more vaccinations. They already did too much. Too much. Too much. What y'all saying? Good night, Chris Glover. Good night, Kathy B. and Jaja. You hush. Good night, Y2 Kenyon and everybody in the chat. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it tomorrow. Because we got some things to discuss. And I'll try to put my hair back so I won't be eating it. No, I'm going to try to be more professional. Can I get through a live without smoking and eating and drinking?